What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys a very interesting and funny video. So, the Chicago mayor is doing something very, very funny and is going to backfire and fail miserably like everything else that has gone on in Chicago due to dumb policies, much like, anything and everywhere else in Democratic-run cities and or liberal-run companies and agendas. But, well, the mayor of Chicago wants to do government-funded grocery stores. I saw this on Hodge Twins, and I was laughing pretty good because I found it very entertaining to think of the whole, oh, hey, it doesn't have to be profitable. We just want to bring, food equity to other people of the community. It's like, well, if the people of the community would whoop the ass of their children who are going around looting, burning, flooding, and just destroying every single business that sells food and other products that you need, maybe they wouldn't be leaving your guys' neighborhoods. But at the same time, maybe if certain companies actually punished, stopped, grabbed, and apprehended and arrested said individuals who were destroying and or looting the store, it'd also probably, still be there. But, hey, not going to just blame the city. I'm going to blame the whole thing overall, such as it's Walmart, Kroger, it's companies in general and their dumb liberal policies that they have, and then at the same time, it's the liberal leadership of the cities. So we're going to get into this, and it's going to be very funny.
Walmart and Whole Foods, among others, have closed their stores.
That's a government-funded grocery store right there.
Cruel irony playing out in Chicago. Decriminalizing shoplifting led to organized theft rings, which forced businesses to close. Thus, the very people allegedly helped by the progressive policies get hurt the worst. The poor, black and brown communities in Chicago are now food deserts. There's nowhere to buy groceries. But fear not. The Daily Mail reports Chicago's Democratic Mayor Brandon Johnson now wants to create city-run grocery stores to promote equitable access to food after Walmart and Whole Foods has closed. All right, Cuomo is here now. Chris, it got me thinking that didn't we already try this once in the Soviet Union and in Venezuela, the state-run grocery stores? It worked out so well.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Big old long lines of people waiting for one single loaf of bread, and half the time, by the time it was your turn, all the bread was gone. Oh, yeah, it was the same way in every other government-funded, oh, hey, here's some food for you, handout grocery store style kind of idea, right? Every single one that's ever been done throughout history has always been a means to keep the people barely satiated or happy, or at least somewhat happy. That way, they're not fighting against the real enemy, which is the establishment. Such as, the mayor. You really think the mayor is worried about food? No, he doesn't have to worry about food. That man has access to food whenever he needs it. And you can guarantee it, his nice, fancy house, he has all the food he would want. Probably throws out a lot of it in the dumpster because he doesn't finish it. People like them do that kind of shit.
It reminds me of the movie Repo Man, where everything was generic, and you walked into the grocery store and it said beer, ketchup, food. There were no name brands. Look, this is a both situation. Okay, yes, you have food deserts. You have people as a coefficient of poverty don't have the same access to food. That may have been exacerbated by these big chains leaving. But the answer to the crime is to allow corporations to secure their stores and to prosecute the people committing the crimes. It's not about who...
Except stores aren't apprehending said criminals. I would know. I work in a grocery store, and half the time they just say, oh, there's nothing we can do. So, no, stores ain't stopping it at all. Matter of fact, actually, they like it to happen because it raises their prices. So, more people who shop at said grocery stores like Walmart, Aldi's, Fred Meyer, Kroger, King Super, all that kind of stuff, I highly suggest that you go to their like online page and the suggestion feature way at the bottom where it says, "Oh hey, what can we do better to make your shopping experience more like enjoyable?" Go down there and flood them with "Stop letting thieves steal free shit," or we'll join in too. Because I've already talked about this before to people. I've done this with higher ups, people who like supposedly run our company and certain kind of aspects of it and whatnot. It's like, if you do not get a handle of shoplifting, if you do not stop shoplifters from shoplifting, eventually all the good people are going to do one to two things. They're going to stop shopping at that store because it's too dangerous to shop at said store, or they're going to join in too. They're going to start filling up grocery carts full of grocery items and everything else and walking all out. And they'll be like, "You can't do nothing, you can't do nothing," which is what a lot of thieves do. Because they know, technically, grocery store associates cannot do anything because of standing policies that don't allow us to do anything. And the word's out there. Like, criminals talk, criminals know. They sit there and spread the word. They go, "Oh, hey, yeah, I hit this store. I stole like $800 worth of shit." They do that. They do it on Facebook Marketplace and all that kind of stuff, which is why I don't get shit off of Facebook. Just don't do it.
Who's delivering the groceries?
Yeah, but what I'm interested in this is, aren't people going to just steal from the state-run grocery store or the city-run grocery store the same way they stole? Yeah.
What? Wait. Maybe not. Because watch, the state-run grocery store will be the one with the armed guards, and as soon as you like step out of line, they'll be like, "Hey, start barking at you and shit." Watch.
And if you have security in the state-run ones that you don't allow in the private ones, that's terrible.
Yeah, I don't. Help me understand the.
It's kind of sad Cuomo saying that kind of shit. He's definitely for that.
Expecting a different result that exists in some of these big cities.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions. You know, you think that you're going to alleviate the stress of hunger. The rule of law is most important for the most impoverished communities because they have the most crime. This is a misplaced compassion, what's going on here. And it's not helping anybody. It's hardening hearts, not opening them.
Yeah, and look, and again, the poorest among us are always the ones who get
63%
by all this. Congratulations on Gavin Newsom. I know that's coming up tomorrow. We're going to preview it tomorrow. I'm really excited for the interview. What do you got tonight?
Tonight, we're looking at a couple of different crimes, some really odd things that happened in a couple of the cases that we're covering. I have Matt Taibbi on, who's a journalist who I've long admired, to talk to him about this case that came down on censorship in the media, and also about Russell Brand. He does advocacy work with Russell Brand about censorship, so he knows him. And what is his take on these allegations? What's his feel for Russell?
Interesting. What do you make of the support that Russell's getting? It's sort of an...
Well, I guess they got off topic of what I was in to do, but yeah. Yep. State-run, city-run grocery stores. Not a good idea. Because we will literally be seeing exactly what you see in Venezuela and or any of those other communist, like, dictatorship-style countries, to where if you do get access to something, it's going to be stupid expensive. Like, I mean stupid expensive. So it's like, if you have the choice of, okay, hey, feed my family with what I have, or get toilet paper and not be able to wipe my ass for like a week or 2 weeks or however long. It's going to be something along those lines. It's going to get to the point to where you're going to choose food over entertainment or even other kind of niceties such as shampoos or, you know, toilet paper. Like, I'm not kidding. In Venezuela, it is extremely difficult for people like that to actually get the amenities we have, such as shampoos, toilet papers, and stuff like that. They always have to lean towards, well, I want to be able to survive, so I guess me smelling doesn't really matter. So if you want to lean towards that type of lifestyle, keep voting liberal, keep voting Democrat, keep letting these people get their way, because that's pretty much what's happening. So like, share, subscribe, spread the word about the Chicago city grocery stores. That's genius idea because we've already seen how grocery stores run well all the way in Chicago in the first place. So, spread the word, guys. Stay free, America. Love you.